I'm fixing my camera. Hey, everybody. Good day. Good day. Good day. Fixing the camera on my phone for YouTube. It's like crooked, but I guess it'll have to be crooked. All right, y'all. So, welcome. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. I hope y'all are saying that with me now, that practice makes progress. Yes. So I am a ordained interfaith minister, a spiritual life coach, and I support people in transforming their lives by connecting with their yes, by living life in joy, as my shirt says, by all of those wonderful things. So if you need support, you can reach out to me at I am Red Melissa on Facebook and on Instagram, and we could set up some time to talk. So before I get into our series today, Linda, I want to give a shout out to Fee King. I want to give a shout out to Fee King, Pamela, because we did a thing last night. We did a thing. We did a live spiritual life coaching session. It was amazing. And so I just want to thank Fee for her willingness to be so open and vulnerable in the way that she is. So, Fee King, thank you so very much. And she's already doing her homework. So shout out to Fee for doing her homework today. So we are wrapping up our Hack Your Pain series based on the book Hack Your Pain Now by Sekou Writes. And while I'm holding this, we started our book study on Wednesday. Again, amazing. A really, really wonderful group of people are taking this journey with us. And you still can if you are available Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. Get the book, read the introduction and commandment number 1, and do the work. Because as I like to say, we're not just reading a book, we are living the book. So we are doing the things that Sekou is writing about so that we can have the experience as well. So shout out to Sekou Writes for leaving us this gift that we get to journey through with him, because he's part of the book study with us, our first author. And we are asking everyone to give a love offering to Sekou to support him and to participate in the law of circulation, y'all, because he's given the book. And when someone gives, there's a space for them to receive. So we have received a gift, and now we give him a gift for him to receive. So I just want to shout out Sekou. And let me put this up from Fee King. She says she lovingly invite others to take Rev Melissa up on her offer to speak with you to assess where you are and how she can support you. I took her up on her offer and now looking forward to joining her upcoming group of spiritual life coaching cohort. Oh, that's wonderful, Fee. Thank you, girl. So speaking of that, let's just stay with some joy news first for today. I will be doing my next spiritual life coaching cohort in June. I will let you all know the date that will start. So just planting that seed right now with you all. Spiritual life coaching group is starting again. A new one is starting in June. All right, y'all. Good day, Bonnie. Good day, Brian. It's good to see y'all. So I am sweating and my glasses are getting fogged up because I just came in. I just came in from a walk, and I had to drop my car at the mechanic this morning, and um and so I walked home from the mechanic's office. It's only like, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half, something like that. But it was so funny because my mechanic said, "Do you want me to drive you home because it's raining?" I said, "No, I'll walk." He was like, "You gonna walk?" I said, "Yeah, I'll walk." He said, "But it's raining." I said, "I know. I cannot believe I'm saying I'm gonna walk in the rain." But I had on my rain jacket and I had an umbrella, so I was fine. So it was a nice brisk walk back home. So I could check that off my list for today. So y'all just please excuse me as my body temperature regulates itself. So let's get into it, y'all. Let me stop all this chit chatting. And let's get back to hack your pain now. And so two authors have inspired this week's theme. Sekou Writes, who wrote Hack Your Pain Now, and Mark Nepo, who wrote the Book of Awakenings. And the Book of Awakenings is very autobiographical as well, like Sekou's. And a lot of it is about the pain that Mark went through on his cancer journey. So he shares a lot about what he went through recovering from cancer. So yesterday I was sharing the story that he calls the pain of becoming. And I love this sentence from that story. The simple rose at each moment of its slow blossoming is as open as it can be. So the takeaway is to stop chasing after becoming and just be. Just be planted exactly where you are and allow yourself to slowly blossom open like flowers do. To just be where you are. Just be where you are, knowing that you have, not will, you have everything you need to nurture yourself, to blossom, to open. Yes? So I love that story. So today I'm going to wrap it up with two things: another story from the Book of Awakenings and a quality roll call, because we need to check in on our qualities. We need to check in on our qualities. So, uh, here is the Red Kingdom. And I just have to share because the Book of Awakenings is also one of those daily guides. So there is a writing for every day of the year. And so the Red Kingdom is written on the day October 2nd, October 2nd, which is the day after my birthday. The story on October 1st is also a really good story, but it doesn't go with today's theme. So we're going to read October 2nd, The Red Kingdom. This is the quote: I've never felt a pain that didn't bear a blessing. I never felt a pain that didn't bear a blessing. So we could stop right there with the opening quote, can't we? Never felt a pain that didn't bear a blessing. And that's simply thinking about a time in our lives when we were going through some challenges, and usually in reflection, looking back, we could see the blessing. But as we're going through the pain, sometimes it's difficult, challenging to see the blessing when we are in the midst of it. But we can remind ourselves, I'm going through a challenge. And I know in this challenge, there's a blessing here for me, right? If we can just say that to ourselves in the midst of it and see what opens up for us. So I know this to be true. From broken marriages to losing a rib to cancer, to being laid off for 18 years of teaching, there has always been a gift waiting once the ache and fear and grief have settled. To be clear, it is not the disease or the injustice that is a blessing. To be clear, it is not the disease or injustice that is a blessing. Though I am grateful for how my life has changed forever by experiencing cancer, I would not wish cancer on anyone. But as cries are absorbed into silence, as the sun always rises just when the night seems like it will never end, as the sky holds everything flying and everything falling, there is something indestructible at the center of each of us. There is something indestructible at the center of each of us. Through the pain of, though the pain of being transformed and rearranged while still alive often feels unbearable. Even as a boy, I cut my finger open with an X-Acto knife. I still carry the scar. And after crying and stomping around, I marvel to see the red kingdom within for the very first time. There is something indestructible at the center of each of us. Though the pain of being transformed and rearranged while still alive often feels unbearable. Oh, that sentence right there. There is something within us that has never been hurt, harmed, or endangered. We often say that in New Thought. There is something within us that has never been hurt, harmed, or endangered. Something that is indestructible, indestructible at the center of each and every one of us. Indestructible. But when we're going through stuff, when we are going through stuff and we are in the midst of being transformed and being rearranged, while we're still alive, while we're still going through it, while we're still going through it, we are being transformed. We are being rearranged. It feels unbearable. It feels like, when will this ever end? And it does. It does. The transformation happens when we are open, when we are willing, when we are centered within ourselves with a capital S. When we talk about the capital S self, we're talking about the mastery of being centered, of staying grounded. That is the self mastery that we are speaking about. The self mastery of emerging through the pain, the self mastery of allowing yourself to be transformed and not to stop it, not to stop the flow of it, not to stop moving through it, moving through the pain. Because on the other side of that, there is healing, there is growth, there is a gift, there is blessings. But we have to move through it. Just like that flower, slowly, slowly, naturally, because it is its true nature to blossom. It is our true nature to blossom. We don't have to force it open. We don't have to force ourselves open. If someone buys you a rose and the rose is tightly closed and you take care of it and you slowly see it starting to open up and you decide it's taking too long, Let me get something and help it open itself up because I want to see a full bloom rose. Guess what? You will kill it. You will destroy it. The petals will just fall away. So we do that to ourselves. We do, instead of allowing ourselves to gracefully move through our own unique process, our own unique process of transformation. Our transformation doesn't look like anyone else's. Just like each and every flower's blossoming doesn't look like any other flower. Each is having its own unique expression of blossoming. And so are we. So are we. And so we have that which anchors us, centers us, grounds us, roots us, so that we can move through the pain and be transformed and be rearranged. I love that he used that word, to be rearranged. So the question is always, are you willing? Are you willing? Are you willing to open at your own unique pace? To take it slow, to take it slow, to go with the flow, to go with the current, not against it. And to remind ourselves when we're going through it, to know how amazing would it be to know now that this is a part of my transformation. This is a part of my blossoming. That whatever it needs to be falling away is falling away because I have opened up my hand and I let go of the rice. Remember that story from earlier about the monkey putting his hand in the coconut and then not being able to pull his hand back out of the hole and being stuck there, just being stuck there because it refused to open and drop the rice so it could free itself. Many of us are in that place right now, refusing, resisting the opening and letting go, whatever it is, whoever it is that we need to let go of so that we can go about our transformation. Let go. Oh, the Spirit just said, tell them to let go of the belief that you can transform other people, holding on to thinking you could change people. Let that go. Let that go. It's not your responsibility, nor can you do it. I'm a spiritual life coach. I can't transform nobody. It ain't my job, nor do I want it. But I support people on their own unique transformation journey. I support them. I coach them through it. So is this is what is available. No matter what stage you are in your life, we could go within, we could know the truth about who we are, about whose we are, and we can know again that there is something indestructible within us that has never been hurt, harmed, or endangered. And we are that. We are that spirit. We are that unique, individualized expression of God itself. And so we could use that power to support ourselves in moving through the pain, not avoiding it, not acting like it ain't there, not ignoring it, but moving through it. All right. All right. So that is our Hack Your Pain series. Thank you again to Sekou for the inspiration. Thank you, Mark Nepo, for all these amazing stories. I so enjoyed all of them. So let me check in with y'all, and then we'll get into our roll call for our quality. Linda's been walking. Yes, she did her walk in a heavy, wet spring snow. It was beautiful and quiet. Yeah, it was quiet, Linda, because ain't nobody else out there walking in no snow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, thank you, Fee King. Yes, come on now. Come on now. You'll come on with me. Fee, I feel transformed and I no longer feel unbearable. However, there was a time when I did. Can everyone raise their hand? There was a time, and that time might have been today. That time might have been yesterday. That time might have been 20 years ago. And if there ever is a time that comes again, because this is life, right? We have the resources within us, that indestructible center. We have the resources without, right? We have resources that come from within, and we have resources that come from without. So I'm grateful to be one of those resources. So Linda is setting us up for our quality roll call with her affirmation that she has created with her quality words. All right now, Linda, I create radiant joy in my life. Yes, Linda, I create radiant joy in my life. Oh, ashe and amen to that. So let's do a little drum roll for the qualities. Yes. All right. So let me just say, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. Every year in January, we select a quality or qualities, no more than like four, that we make a commitment, a high vibration quality. Think of it as a quality of spirit, of love, of joy, of peace, right? High vibration. We choose it because we are being it, we are embodying it, we are expressing it, we are experiencing it more fully this year. So that is the intention, the vow, the presence, the promise that we make to ourselves and with ourselves. So as I say your quality, and if you don't have one, it's not too late. It's never too late, y'all. It's never too late. So you could drop your quality in the comments and I will add you to our growing list. Qualities. Shay, gratitude, grace, good, and glory. Fee King, steadfast, commitment, impactful, positive influence, epic excitement, and undeniable love. Sekou, prosperity and joy. Pamela, compassion and bliss. Patty, love and strength. Linda, joy, creativity, and abundance. Stacy, powerful grace. Mommy, joy. Wayne, harmony. Julian, change, breakthrough, power, and connection. Julie, compassion, grateful, and gratefulness. Maria, fun and laughter. Jessica, confidence and harmony. Stephanie, self love, joy, forgiveness, and non judgment. Cheryl, gratitude and prosperity. Sue, love. Deborah, authenticity. Kristen, self love and non judgmental. Imaja, love, creativity, joy, and authenticity. Melvina, joy and love. Bonnie, love, peace, prosperity, and bravery. Rev Donna Marie, love, resilience, gratitude, and forgiveness. And mine are grace, prosperity, transcendence, and order. And my theme for 2025 is I abide in 2025. And some of you have shared your themes with me. Shay's is God is my goal. I love that. God is my goal. All right, now, Shay. And Julian's is I thrive in 2025. So if you have your theme, you can let me know. We'll add that to the list as well. So, what are we doing? Just as a reminder, what are we doing with these qualities? We are saying them, affirming them, being them every single day. We are writing them down. You pick how many times every single day as part of your spiritual practice. We are imagining, we are using our imagination based on our quality to create what it is that we are desiring, right? We're using our imagination. Yes. And we are affirming it throughout the day. Throughout the day, we are affirming our quality and we're sharing our quality in our beingness with ourselves and with everyone else. This is our beingness. We're not becoming these qualities. We are being those qualities right now. Right now. All right, let's go, congregation of joy. That's right, Fee. So Fee says, I am steadfast, love, committed, experience, epic excitement, positive influence. I know it's long, it will be shorter next year. That's all right, Fee. That's all right. Bonnie said, let's talk sometime about people born with profoundly disabled, with literally not being born with all that they need. Oh, Bonnie, the only thing I'm gonna say, I'll make a note of that. But who are we to judge? Who are we to judge what other people need? Who are we to judge? And I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there. So let's get quickly into some joy news. Let's get quickly into some joy news. So it's the weekend and Sunday. We are in our new series for our new theme. I said series. We're in our new theme at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual leader. And our theme for May is authentic voice. Authentic voice. And we started our May off with an amazing service last Sunday. And I want to thank Bonnie for allowing me to share something that came up for her that was perfect for our message, which was courage, confidence unleashed. Confidence unleashed, the art of self advocacy. So that was last Sunday, and I'll play the replay of that this Sunday for Sunday in Praise at 10:30 a.m. Our service at Rockland CSL is at 10:30 a.m. So you got a choice there. You could do both because both will be available. And so this Sunday we have a guest speaker, Tony Hamilton, who's also an amazing musician. So she will be bringing the word and also bringing the music. And this Sunday, she is talking about boundaries, right? Boundaries is so important for us to have boundaries and how the boundaries relate to our authenticity. So please join us for that. We'll be virtual. You can go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link for Sunday service. I also want to remind everyone that next Tuesday will be our meditation with the full moon. Next Tuesday, our meditation with the full moon. And I am so excited for this full moon. I just love the full moon. I just love everything about it. So join me next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a full spiritual practice with the energy of the full moon. I guide you through all of the steps. So just come with something to write with and something to write on. And we have a wonderful time. And we do a meditation as well. All right, what else do I want to share? I'm over time, but let me just share real quickly. The class that I mentioned, self-mastery, emergence of the true self, this today's sit was all about what this class is about. So if this series has resonated with you, and specifically today, then please explore if this is the class for you. It starts next Thursday, the 15th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is on Zoom. We'll be on Zoom for the class. And if you have any questions, just reach out. The cost is $240. The cost for Rockland CSL members and my Congregation of Joy, you all here, is $220, and a payment plan is available. All right. So I'm going to end it there. So just remember, the next time you'll see me live is Tuesday at Meditation with the Full Moon, 8:30 p.m. There's no 10:30 sip on Tuesday. Sip on Tuesday is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. So have a wonderful weekend. Take in something that I shared this week and implement it. If nothing else, just acknowledge yourself for being who you are right now. Right now. Just acknowledge who you are right now. That's one thing you can do. The second thing you can do is let go of something, or let go of someone, or let go of a limiting belief, let go of a habit, let go of something that you keep repeating to yourself that is not the truth of who you are. Let go of whatever it is that is keeping you from being fully free. Let it go. Let it go. That's two. Third thing you could do, just allow yourself the slow process of blossoming. Don't force it. Don't try to make it go quicker or faster than it naturally would be. Just allow your own unfoldment and your own divine right timing. Yes? That's three. Four, be in touch with that indestructible center of who you are. Be in touch with your indwelling spirit. Be in touch with the God in you. Be in touch with it. It's always available, and it's always with you. Always. So there you have 4 action steps that you can take, that you can practice. Because what does practice do? Practice makes progress. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.